Hello everyone, Don with Resolute Outdoors here. Doing a little bit of fishing today for some trout. Wanted to kind of show you my setup for stocked trout and kind of a way that I would typically keep and store fish until I would get home. Now today I'm not going to be talking about my vest or my fishing rod or anything like that. Just talking strictly about the tackle setup that I use on my line. So what I'm using today is, and this is kind of the standard setup I've used for the better part of a decade now, is some small lightweight split shots. Now this is, I'm not sure on the ounces on these are pretty small. I have 3 of them on here now. Depending on how fast the stream's going, you might need more or less. 1 to 2 is typically adequate, but we've had a lot of rain lately, so I have 3 on there today. And then farther down the line, about a foot or so from the split shots, I have a swivel. See the swivel there? And then at the end, I have a number 6 hook. And on the end of that, I have a 3-inch wide bubblegum pink power worm. So that kind of package there. I've used bubblegum pink is what I have the most luck with, although I have used red in the past in a pinch when I couldn't get pink. And I've also used these occasionally. These aren't as good. These little power nymphs, 1-inch little pink and silver, whitish gray. But the 3-inch wide pink worms are by far the best in my opinion. So that's kind of the setup I use. That's what I prefer. So it's kind of my go-to for trout. I really haven't had a lot of luck with spinners or rooster tails or anything like that. One thing I forgot to note in the main video, so I'm going to splice this in here now, is that you have your split shots here, and they are, like I said, set off down up the line from where your pink power bait worm is. These worms, they do float. So the reason you have your split shots offset like that is they will sink to the bottom and bounce along the bottom of the stream, and then this worm will float. And as you know, I think this is where your split shots are. I'm shortening it just because of the demonstration purposes. This will bounce up and down, and then your worm will kind of bounce along this way as well, floating up. So depending on how deep your stream is and where you're going to fish, you'll have to change where your split shot is a little bit. When I catch a trout, I have a nice little rainbow trout here. Save your bags for bread. Buns, they're a perfect length to store a trout in. And then put them in there. And then you can throw them in the back of your bag, or back of your pouch, and the back of your vest. You don't have to worry about getting like a bunch of fishy smell on it, or if you have dirt on the fish, if you drop it in the dirt or the sand or something like that, you don't have to worry about getting that in your pouch or in your vest. It's kind of a better, cleaner overall way to do it, in my opinion. And I'm just gonna throw these bags out anyway. They're pretty durable. One last thing I'll note too is if you're gonna store trout and you're not going to keep them in water to keep them alive till you're ready to process them, having a good priest, there's a homemade one here from an old axe handle, is important. So basically all you're gonna do with this is you just put your hand through the loop, take it like this, you'll hold your fish, and then you'll strike them on the back of the head a couple times till they are deceased, and then you don't cause any undue suffering or anything like that. You know, kind of as outdoorsmen, you know, I have no problem taking fish and utilizing them as a resource, but I don't want to cause any undue suffering to any animal. So it's kind of a more humane way to do it instead of them flopping in the back of your pouch. And just this is the more humane way to do it. I'm sure you could buy commercial ones of these. I haven't really looked, but this homemade one was pretty easy as well. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is Don with Resolute Outdoors. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also down below is a link to our Instagram. So until next time, guys, I'll see you.